Formatting. Definitely had moments of am I losing it? And I'm just making up random shit. Good to know that's part of it. Yes, it definitely feels as if you're losing it. As a matter of fact, the goal is to lose it, but to do it inside of a controlled fashion. Back in the day, this was the purpose of temples, to get into your temple. This is where your meditative calm that you've been cultivating comes into play. The ability to sit there in silence. Remember, what is within your experience might not be within everybody else's experience. In that fasted state, all the energy that you'd use to digest is now being repurposed in your body to bring the energy back up to the brain. The body naturally distributes electrical power throughout itself so that it can maintain certain functions. When you have ceased the need for that function, that power is reclaimed. Digesting food is one of the most energy consumptive things that we do. And as you know, very few people will go without eating because they've been so conditioned to eat at all times. So you constantly have that system running to digest and break down foods. Yes, vegetables are easier to digest, but you're still using it to break down foods. The body has to switch what it's using the energy for. Right now, your brain is receiving an excess of power that it's not used to handling. And with that extra power, it is unlocking old doors that have been closed for a long time. With all that extra power, the mind finally has the ability to go into overprocessing mode. It's only overprocessing because we're not used to functioning within it. You're activating your Lilith or Lilitu. The feminine principle is to be receptive. You, the being operating the form, can be considered Adam in a way. When we're first born, our first wife would be Lilith. With our senses in their pure state, we are receptive to everything, and so we're taking in all the information. It's almost like having a panic attack or anxiety. It's like the world is screaming at you. We can't function in that hailstorm of data, so we have to turn the senses down. Lilith has to leave. From what our mind can sustain, our atom, a rib is pulled out to create a new processing system. This is considered to be Eve. You are now turning on that side of you that is more receptive. Your ship begins to rock on the seas inside of a heavy storm, and it's like it's about to be toppled over and you're going to drown and die. This is where you must take control of yourself and say, be calm, and stop the storm. Go back into your silence. Suddenly, all things will start to stand out in your attention. It's going to ramp up more and more, jump levels. This is why you slow your breathing to moderate your paces. Random things will stand out in your attention. Remember them. Go back inside your childhood and see if there's any relevance. Remember, no matter the being, they have a person looking out of their eyes. It's by that we are family in Christ.